Hey, so I decided to do a topic about an addict being lonely. Because I'm dealing with that right now, right? The process of being lonely and not going to do no unspiritual things. Like, you know, it's hurtful doing lonely, like trying to process being alone. Process, building a relationship with my higher power when it comes times like this. 'Cause I always run from being alone because I don't like the feeling. You know, it hurts. Especially I'm going through the divorce and I can't fill it in with no females right now. I gotta process it. I'm grateful that I have my son. He's 16. He's 16 months, 18 months, and it's been helping me process being alone. Because I really want to run to a female and have her hold me and fix, but then I'm repeating the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I always pick people that are emotionally unavailable. Like I always pick, from a broken state where I'm at, and I just don't want to do that. I want to heal properly. And healing is hard sometimes to process healing. You know, because I don't want to be toxic for nobody else. I don't want to. I always pick people and using them. Like I would pick a woman because I didn't want to be alone. You know, so recovery's hard sometimes when you're trying to process, feelings and dealing with the feelings and trying to heal from the feelings the right way. Doing the right thing for the right reason doesn't always feel good. You know, you know. But I'm learning how to fill it with my higher power. Right, He comes for me when I'm alone at night. At nighttime it's the worst too, man. Especially if you've been in a relationship, man. Because I gotta get used to sleeping on the side of the bed with no one here. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta get used to, you know, that, and it's hard. Holding my pillow, still imagining my ex-wife being next to me. You know, letting her go. Letting someone you love go. It's hard, man. And then not doing nothing, lashing out is even harder. And I have a whole bunch of, this process of being single father. I did have females trying to get at me, but at that being said, like I don't want to pick the wrong female. I don't want to use nobody. Once you've been hurt and you process that feeling, it's like you don't want to get that feeling out to nobody else. Like the reason why I was so loyal to my ex-wife because I, I remember the feeling of betrayal. Do you remember the feeling of betrayal? It was like the worst feeling ever. The worst feeling ever. So it's like I don't want to get that feeling to no one else. You know, and they told you don't get in a relationship for the first year, and I understand why now. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm glad I got a type of program relationship with my higher power that I don't go use. You know what I'm saying? Cause usually when shit like this happens, I go use, man. You know, and my son, he's been restoring me. You know what I'm saying? To sanity. That it's gonna be okay. So if you're going through what I'm going through, man, it's gonna be okay, man. You know, we got process this thing together. We gonna do it together, me and you together. Talk about like and my daughters, they've been helping me out too, man. The love that my daughters give me is, man. So it's so grateful for that, right? I'm grateful for my kids, man. Like being clean, you know. I have the opportunity now to be a real father, you know. So instead of looking at all the negative, I look at the positive in life, But right now I'm feeling very lonely, very lonely, and I had catch myself. I said, let me do a video. Let me talk about this, man, because I know a lot of addicts feel how I feel. Been where I've been. You know, and I go into meetings and I talk about it. But even though I talk about it, it just doesn't take away the feeling. You know what I'm saying? Recovery doesn't teach you to take away the feeling. Teach you how to process the feeling. You know what I'm saying? And and it's hard because I stay deeply in this type of pain, man. You know what I'm saying? Deeply. It's been like almost like 2 months now. And some days I'm good. I'm like a roller coaster. You know what I mean? Some days I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And then days come like this where I'm like, oh, man, what should I do? And I just know that she ain't the one for me. And it sucks, man. I put so much effort, so much time into that. You know, and that's the one thing you can't get back is time. That's the most precious thing on earth is time, man. And I give so much of my quality time to be all in, you know. And we're at, and I don't know about you, I'm an addict, man. If I'm all in, I'm all in. You know what I'm talking about? And just so, you know, putting the pieces back together, you know. And this is a time where, this is that's my son. This is a time where, you know, I'm just healing, man. Just healing, man, and going through the motion. You know, it's the perfect time that, you know, I get my literature. You know, I pray more. I meditate. You know, I try to find peace. So, you know, I'll be prepared for the unexpected. Like, this is unexpected. Like, I ain't think, you know, I went to a meeting, I came here, I don't think that I'll be lonely. You know what I'm saying? Just came out of nowhere, boom. Peter, you're a single father. You know, my disease always trying to work. You're a single father. Ain't no woman going to be good enough for you. You know what I mean? You failed your marriage. Like, I got a disease always trying to attack me in my brain. It's always trying to make me feel less worth about myself. You know what I'm saying? And so, when I talk about it, man, and sometimes, if you know, I might not be crying right now. It's like I'm crying in the inside. You know what I'm saying? Crying. You know. But I didn't get clean to be miserable with a person either. So it's like, nah, I gotta sit here, you know, and wait, you know, for the right woman to come. You know, and it's hard, man, because you know, once you get a taste of a marriage or, you know, the family life, it's not the same no more. I can't just, you know, now I want to date a girl just to date a girl. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to have a future, you know. Recovery gave me some lost dreams, you know what I'm saying? And my dream is to have you know, a relation to family. You know, things I thought about when I was younger, you know what I'm saying? That I lost about. And I still want them things, you know what I'm saying? You know, I yearn for them things, man. But I want it the right way. So I just got to let my higher power bring me the right person, man. And waiting on my higher power is hard sometimes, man. It's hard because I want it now, right now, now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Like, you know, I want to wait on you. Bring her right now. You know what I'm saying? I want her to hold me. You know what I'm talking about? Like, man, waiting on my higher power, God is just like, come, God, go away. God, it's the hardest, man, when I'm in my lonely stages, man. Or when I, you know, want, you know, anything in life, you know what I'm saying? It's hard, man. But, yeah. You know, so how I'm doing it, I'm just going to meetings. I'm constantly talking about it, reading literature. I'm holding my son, you know. Here you go, right here. Come here, PJ. Let me show you my son. Hey, PJ, say hello. This is PJ. This is my son. Yeah, he keeps me peaceful, busy. You know what I'm talking about? Busy. So man, if you're going through this, man, just don't use, man. I'm not gonna use. You don't use, man. And don't go do nothing spiritual, man. Don't go sleep with no woman or no man just because you're lonely. You know, wait for your higher power to bring the right person, man. But I am grateful that I'm clean, man. You know, they talk about recovery. You know, you can go through anything as long as you found this way. You'll stay clean, and I believe that because I'm living proof. I'm starting all over, y'all. You know, from scratch, and I didn't use. You know, and I didn't go sleep with a whole bunch of women. I'm just laying there on my bed on a Friday night, talking to God, and hopefully He's bringing me more peace, so I can heal this heart. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, us men are broken too, man. We're broken too, man. You know, a lot of men don't talk about it, but I talk about it, man, because I'm not scared to talk about my feelings, man. Because if I don't talk about my feelings, I don't talk about what's going on, no one can help me. So I talk about it. And the right people will come in my life. So you hold on. You hold a faith, man. You hear me? Yes, I'm talking to you. If I can do it, you can do it. You hear me? Just hold on. Your higher power, he heard you. He heard you. She heard you. Universe, the spirit of righteousness, the spirit of powerfulness, whatever you want to call it, your higher power, man. Your prayer's been answered, man. Just hold on, man. Hold on to us. And I'm going to hold on to you. All right, you have a good night.